Hello YouTube. I live yet. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die. We're going to start a new game here and I'm going to show you the differences in, some of the differences anyway, from the last time I played to this time. This is Alpha 13.8. It's been a long time since I've played this game. I have played Alpha 13. Recently I've just been playing it single player anyway, but what I want to show you is kind of the tips and tricks of survival. Let's get started. For a game name, we'll put Sherlock. Anyway, we're just using the standard options. So everything's standard, drop and death, everything. Airdrops every 3 days, 30 days for loot respawn. Let's do this. Get messed up real quick. And there's the sound of the rain. No, that's not rain. It's just wind. And I'm starting in one of the biomes in which dogs spawn without any weapons whatsoever. Hooray! Let's take a look at the map and see where we are. We are north and west, so if we go... You can zoom out and in on the map now. That's amazing. Oh, west. There we go. So down here, 0, 0. We are crazy far north. Like before, you just grab a bunch of stuff. To change the recipe to these for the stone axe to require 2 wood and 2 small stones. So we will collect that stuff and get another small stone. And they are amazingly difficult to spot in this biome. Along with birds' nests aren't the easiest. They also have this new crafting system. You don't have to draw out the crafting like you do in Minecraft. And before they sort of had a level system implemented. And I know this is going to take a while, but anyway, before in this game they had a level system implemented, and now they've added to it. And these are all the different things that you can level up in. This one is one that you just have to unlock from points. You get points after you level up enough times in certain areas, like in toolsmithing or archery, what have you, scavenging. Once you level up enough times in different areas, your character will gain an overall level. So my character right now, obviously, is just level 1. And with that will come some points that you can spend however you want to spend them. And that Quality Joe's the only one that you have to unlock via those extra points from when you gain levels. And what it does is it just increases the quality of the loot that you find. Now, I should probably bang on a rock a few times. If we can find one. You know, it's funny, because the last 5 games I started were ones where it started out raining and we were in a lousy biome. See, where was I? Was I on this tree? Yeah. Anyway, you'll notice that as we are chopping down this tree, we're getting resources at the lower right hand side. So, I mean, I've gotten a bunch of wood from this, and then once the final strike is hit, you get kind of like a bonus amount. That's why I wanted to come back to this tree, because I'll get 200 extra wood for knocking it down. Anyway, we're not doing too bad so far. I mean, we have tools. We're not in a biome where we'll become hypothermic very easily. Matter of fact, in this biome, overheating might be a problem. See, we're at 75 degrees. Overheating starts at 90. If you are in a biome with hypothermia and it starts out and you're in, you might be hosed. You might have to start over if you don't want to die early in the game. Once your body temperature gets down to 10 degrees, you start taking damage. Once it gets below 45 is when hypothermia actually starts to set in. In this game, obviously. But anyway, I always get distracted when I'm playing the game. I don't really want to be in this biome for very long, so I think we should just pick a direction. South might be a good direction because I know that's where the center is, and there's usually a few biomes around the center. I could be wrong though, but I think we'll head that direction. Elevation plays a huge role in your core body temperature as well. If you find that you're being hypothermic, moving to lower ground will probably help, and surprisingly quickly. Like going down, say I was hypothermic here, just going down this much, maybe as much as 5 degrees. Like, it is insane how much elevation affects your ability to empty trash can. Your ability to regulate your body temperature in this game. Perfect. Let's get started making arrows. I do want to make arrows. Oh, there's another biome where dogs spawn. I think I'll stick to this one for now, just because these birds' nests are a little bit easier to find. But if you make arrows first, before you make a bow, I mean, I know that may sound ridiculous to me. I'm still getting used to the controls again. I know that may be ridiculous to make arrows without a bow, but arrows are... I'm just going to avoid zombies for now as much as I can. Arrows are regulated by... I mean, you make them and you'll improve in your weapon smithing skill. And then when you make the bow, your bow will be better, if that makes any sense. So, right now, what I'm doing is really just hoping dogs aren't spawning. Perhaps I should just make a bow, and I'm getting the heck out of dodge. Unfortunately, this is often what the first day is like, is that there are zombies everywhere, no matter where you go. And you can... I just heard wood when I stepped over something that might have been brush into that, or sometimes when you hear wood like that, you can be stepping on a nest because they make that sound as well. And right now I want all the feathers slash arrows possible. Anyway, as I was saying, oftentimes the first day, wherever you go, there will be zombies, like, everywhere. And that can be a real pain in the patoot. And I think it adds to the, I don't know, the idea that survival in this world is hard. I don't know if it's intentional or if it's just, you know, the first time you cover certain ground. You can see that as the trees spawn in, they leave these white billboards. It's kind of weird. At the edge of the visual distance. And it's not every tree, it's mostly just the tall ones. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know, it adds to the feeling of survival. The fact that there are zombies everywhere on the first day. Oh my goodness. Anyway, a few minutes rest might be nice. So, I told you about hypothermia, because that seems to be a little bit more of a problem on the first day than overheating. But if you are in a biome like this, or the desert, even grassy plains can have a lot of can have an overheating effect. So when you have a low body temperature in this game, you expend a lot of energy, which means that you need energy, so your food depletes quickly, and your water will deplete quickly if you're dehydrated. Anyway, I need more rocks. Dead. Undetected. Ugh. First day jitters. Mean zombies. Alright, so they've implemented these paths. They come off of roads. So if we follow this one direction or the other, we may come upon a road. There we are. That was actually rather easy. I'm just going to follow it northeast and see where it goes. I know that's away from spawn. Maybe I should follow it the other direction. Yeah, I'm going to be following it southwest. For the most part. But, as you can tell, every time, there's a billion zombies everywhere. Every time you start out. Pardon me. Excuse me, good sir. Would you please step aside? So, cars are more plentiful in this game. They are less likely to have useful things in them. But then you can also take them apart and get a lot of scrap and stuff. Like iron scrap, you can get springs from taking them apart. You need a wrench to take them apart. You can whack them with a tool. Not a wrench. Oh look, house, burned out house. No? Cabin, I don't know. Trying to decide if I want to go over there. I'm just gonna make a bow, just so I do have something to defend myself with. No, wait. That's not how you spell bow. There we go. Still being hunted. See, it's 39. If we had just made the bow first thing, it would be 0. I don't think 39 is a whole lot better, but... Let's see. Look, these two cars spawned into each other. That's really weird. I'll just loot one of them. Anyway, so it's been a year since I last posted a YouTube video, and I feel like that year went by really quick. For this year, I've been working at a grocery store. I have a full-time job there, and it's not a glamorous job. See, I'm starting to overheat. But it's not a terrible job either. Now there's a couple of things. We do have scrap, cloth. There's a couple of things that you can craft to help you with heating. One's a hat. And I have plant fiber hat. And the other one's a bandana. And I'm sure there's other things, but those are the ones that are easy to get early in the game. These go off of, I think, the tailoring skill. There's another path over there. Maybe we should follow that one. No, it's still fairly early in the day. Looking for more birds' nests. Not a bad idea. But every time there's a path that comes off the road, it leads to something, at least as far as I can tell. So this one's leading to another house. Bird's nest. So they've added a whole bunch of, well, obviously the zombies. You can see that the quality of the textures that they use for the zombies have improved. The overall game performance has not improved at all. it's still, you know, when you're walking the maps spawning in or similar. In search toilet, sometimes there's turd in there, but sometimes there's bottles of murky water. Oh, a cooking pot. That is a good thing to have. Especially after finding bottles of murky water. Oh. Another thing that happens is you can knock these zombies down and they don't die. Pants, I probably won't put them on since it's a hot biome and pants are have a fair amount of insulation. Oh, see, you knocked him down. He's getting back up. But anyway, this is one of the problems with points of interest is they always seem to have a bunch of zombies nearby. That's the wrench I was talking about. I'm surprised I actually got one that good with my low ability in scavenging right now. Alright, we're gonna go back to the road and just follow it for a little bit. We will stop somewhere for the night. Oftentimes I just like to stop at a point of interest for the night. If you don't want to kill zombies, a trick that often works is luring them out. And now I'm trying to decide if I want to kill a pig. Don't really need food right now. But anyway, so one of the tricks that often works is luring the zombies away. And just lead them a fair distance away and then kind of run around in a circle back to that spot, and oftentimes zombies won't respawn there. But the ones that are led away will, you know, lose your scent and you'll be able to take the point of interest without having to slay them. I already searched. Oh yeah. Come on, make some pants. There we are. You don't have to see me walking around without pants on. You're welcome, world. Let's go search this thing. And it has a tree growing out of it. Oh, duct tape's a new item. It will, you use it, now it's one of the needed ingredients of a, oh, that's a road. Oh, I stepped over the fire and caught on fire. Alright, stop that. There we go. Let's look at the map. They both go in some directions. I'm gonna go in this one. It looks like it kind of turns back towards the south anyway. Oh. Alright, so it's been a year I've been working. Fun story for you. I've actually recorded this episode before. And I used a different seed. So this is a new seed. I'm not used to it. I've never seen this map before. But I recorded this episode a couple of days ago. I went and I checked it, and it had no voice volume, no voice audio for me. It has been a long time since I've recorded. Anyway, that was sad. Looks like the newspapers are still the same. Little scraps of paper that are on the road. There's a deer. Oh, we're coming upon a something. Every time. Those guys in this biome are the worst because the ground's so dark you can hardly see them. It's a food store. said, the first day you don't really need food as long as you're not in a hypothermic situation. So I'm probably not going to stop here. Probably going to go find a place that's a little bit safer. Oh, another road split. Look at that. Well, I will search this car. Oh, a fire axe. Booyah. That's what I'm talking about. So in this version, more than others, glitches like that, where there's towns, is really often. It's not rare at all. Just, I don't know, what do you call that? Terrain creation glitch. Not as smooth as it should be. Let's see. Empty trash. Oh, there's a guy standing right there. I was gonna come look at this stuff. A better wrench. And 2 bottles. No, I don't really want to go down this yet. Kind of sad that we haven't found more nests for arrows. I mean, we can survive, but may not thrive as much as other times if we had other things. I'm trying to say something. That's a great thing about Let's Plays, is I am definitely not used to talking while playing a game. And you'll notice this, when I get attacked by a horde of zombies, I will just clam up and focus on the task at hand. Rawr, back at ya. Sink. You are. Not a bad find. Especially for someone who's already found cookware. Hunting rifle stock, probably don't care about that. I'll probably drop it. Just grabbing it to grab it. Man. Zombies everywhere. Day 1. A true story. By Thunderchild. Alright, let's look in here. So I do like the updated graphics, that's nice. I like that there's more items in the game. So glue you can use with cloth to make duct tape. As I mentioned before, duct tape is required in some crafting and crafting recipes. It's also probably the most important early in the game would be the med kits. But nothing. Empty car. Lousy car. Bet this car's better than that car. You can do it. You can do it, car. Show your superiority. Scrap cable. I don't know what that's for, honestly. It might be a mini bike part. I really don't know. I've never made a mini bike in this game. So maybe I shouldn't be doing a let's play, but that may be something I want to go on to. I mean, obviously, right now my goal is to get 7 episodes out. 7 episodes, 7 days. Survive all 7 of them if I can. I'll show you the tips I use. But after that, maybe I will want to go on and complete a mini bike. Who knows? I don't know how many resources it takes or really anything. So I leveled up in construction tools because this stone axe is a construction tool. Alright. Dang zombies. Leave me alone. It's a house, and it looks like a great place to spend the night. I know it's a little bit early to be calling it a night. Still got 4 in-game hours left. But I do want to make sure that I can rid the area of these. I'll show you the leading the way trick. Hey there, big guys. What's new? Come this way. Follow me mindlessly, like a zombie. That's right. Part of me wants to name them now that I'm leading them, taking them on a walk. I will name you Hippocampus and you Freud. Oh, Esmeralda's right over there. But anyway, that sort of thing where you just lead them away. May not be a bad idea to get completely out of range of this. And then come back. Out of range enough so that the zombies there will despawn or something. Alright, I hear... There's one right there. There's an animal, most likely. Sounds like a chicken. Scrap. Alright, let's go back. Make sure I'm going back the right direction, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes it's easy for me to get turned around. Alright, leading him away didn't work. It has worked for me in the past. Freud and Hippocampus, what are you doing back here? Loud zombies. 33 arrows. Maybe too many zombies to do. Esmeralda. I don't know if I got her 100%. If she doesn't rise up and try to kill me, that's a good sign, right? And here's where I clam up. Killing zombies. Got a wrench command. Pretty nifty. I dislike these guys because they still crackle when they're dead. Part of me just wishes they'd, not make any sound at all. But when you go to search them after that crackle, I am wasting an extraordinary number of arrows on this. But having a place that's free from zombies for the night is probably a good idea. Zombie Survival 101. Shades. Get rid of you for a second. These also cool you down. It's kind of weird thinking that wearing a pair of sunglasses will cool you down. But anyway, here we are, home sweet home. Let's break in. Oh boy. Anyway, this isn't a bad place, especially with the basement it has. I really doubt the zombies will be smart enough to jump through that hole. I might make a wooden frame and place it there. But the basement in these places is generally fairly well protected. I mean, it does have stone siding. Alright, let's scrap some stuff so we can make some room in our inventory. Another thing we have is a queue, a crafting queue, slash scrapping queue, whatever you want to call it. I totally forgot I had this axe. I probably would have chopped down some more trees. Anyway, that's pretty much the first day of survival. I wouldn't worry about food. Sadly, that's better than the bandana I made. Scrap. Take that, scrap that. Man, these things are a great source of cloth. Any food for me? Nope. Hello, trash bin. I usually don't grab these, but we do need the cloth right now, so I'll just grab them and scrap them. And I will probably just sit quietly here all night. There's probably a gun safe in here. Can I see through those cracks enough to tell for sure? Yeah, that's a gun safe. In that left corner over there. Anyway. Is anything good? Lead trophies. Not really. So, I usually... Yeah, I'm just gonna throw junk I don't want in here. I usually don't worry about guns, at least the first week of this game. The first game week of this game. You know what I mean. But... yeah, I mean, if I happen to find an intact gun, I'll grab it. I probably won't use it. I wanna be using my bow and get my archery up and stuff. Let's see. We can make some arrows. Not a whole lot, but it'll help a little bit. That's pretty much the first day. I think I'll leave it here. I'm just gonna hide out here all night. I'll probably do some inventory management, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. As always, have a good day.